Tim, I would like to kind of finish up with this, knowing that you're a sniper. I don't have any idea of like what that looks like, but what I do know is that I see a lot of people kind of living their lives a little bit behind, and they struggle to manage their weight. They struggle to get in enough exercise. They just basically, I see a lot of people struggling with like motivation. And I think a lot of times what's behind a lot of this is just the fact that they do fall behind, and that they're trying to do so many things. These things are kind of viewed to them as being difficult because they're trying to do so many different things at once. They're not really kind of concentrating. They're not getting themselves prepared. I think if you're prepared, that it kind of eliminates motivation in some ways. Could you talk to us a little bit about like what it's like to be a sniper and what kind of preparation? I mean, there must be a ton of preparation that goes into that. And there also must be a ton of patience involved in that process.
Yeah. And you used a whole bunch of words that I'm going to summarize into one word. You talked about patience. You talked about hard work. You talked about preparation. All of that sounds like discipline. So I don't think there's a real thing as motivation. Like I don't get up and I'm like, man, I'm super motivated. Like today, for instance, I was doing fartleks to warm up, and then I ran with my buddy Shane Steiner, who is wicked fast, just so we can be super embarrassed. We did a whole bunch of 100-meter wind sprints. And the last one, after he had beat me by about 20 yards, 100-yard wind sprints, after he'd beat me about 20 yards every time, he gave me a 20-yard head start. And then he beat me. At no point was I waking up this morning and be like, I'm so excited to go work out with my NFL fast friend that is going to every single movement make me look like an idiot. And there was no motivation there, but what there was discipline. I had a scheduled time to meet my scheduled workout partner with a scheduled program, and then we were able to execute that program, and that all happens because of discipline. Like, sure, I could pick up like a Jocko Willink book or a Goggins book or I'm trying to like to think of motivational speaker people, but I don't know any of them because I think they're ridiculous. There's not motivation. There is discipline. And there's no way that, back to patience, that overnight you're going to watch ounces or percentages of body fat roll off your body. Man, if you're behind, you're going to have patience, and you're going to have belief. But most of all, you're going to have discipline. And I would do anything to see a 1% improvement in any area of my life. I'm fighting for my draw speed on my gun. I'm talking moving decimals over 2 times before you get to see where an improvement is, because I was able to increase the efficiency of a draw stroke. Or when I'm trying to add weight on my deadlift or shave off time on my 2-mile run, there's not a 1%. There's like a 0.00 something percent improvement. And I'm fighting for that little bit of improvement. But a normal person that's behind, that's like 20% body fat, that's 25% body fat, you could see a 1% improvement every single week. If you got out and walked, the first time you can walk around the block. The next time you get to walk 1 mile. And the time after that, maybe you walk and then you try to jog in between every other light pole. Or you see the mailbox and you try to fast walk to the next mailbox, speed walk to the next mailbox, and then recover the one after that. And then the next thing you know, you're running around the block, and then you're running a mile. And then you're freaking David Goggins, where you're a disgusting, obese, 300-something pound black guy. And now you're an ultra marathon Navy SEAL. It first started with discipline.